Alright, so we're going to make our way to the truck stop for now. So as soon as we get parked, we'll have a little chat. Little talk. We got the green arrow. Well, dang, they got half the fuel pumps. Half the fuel pumps tore out. Three hours free, $12 a day going up. Any parking up here? What do you know? Here's the spot right here. Okay. Oh, gosh, okay. All right, let me pull up chat real quick. Okay, let's read these messages. Okay. All right. How you guys doing? I see a few of you all in here. All right. Basically, first off, I know I've said it before, we'll say it again. I know this website's messed up. We got hacked into. Not really a virus or whatever, but more like a malicious, whatever you want to call it. It basically affected quite a bit of stuff. It did not affect any credit card information or any of the store, because that has its own layer of security, and even I myself nor my servers have anything to do with your credit card information. Just so you know that. On the other hand, all of our databases, all of the way we design and lay out the website, it just pretty much made a mess out of everything. It's gonna more or less be rebuilding the website from the ground up. In the meantime, we still have to do truck driving. And I know you guys want to see the website. I understand that. From what I understand, the maps are intact, the trip progress bar and all that other stuff stays intact. So the website may change as we go along. Things might disappear and come back and all that stuff. That's just the way it is. I mean, first comes truck driving, and in between truck driving, the hamster has been working day and night trying to get things back together for me. Have patience. That's all I can say. Trust me, it ain't fun for you, and it ain't fun for me at all. Okay, so with that out of the way, this morning we started out with a trip that loaded in Schaumburg, Illinois, and was supposed to deliver to Streetsboro, Ohio. That was the plan that we started out with this morning. So we arrive at the shipper, and when we go to check in, the shipper said, "Oh, we transported that load to our storage facility, some odd 13 miles away." So I had to quickly figure out where this storage facility was, and luckily there was a truck stop on the corner. And so we had to sit at that truck stop for a few hours. They gave you 3 hours free parking. We stayed there 2.5 hours. Basically, the storage center that our freight was shipped to was shipped on a different truck, and we had to get a new appointment for picking up at the storage center, and that's where I got the 2 o'clock time frame from. 2 o'clock was our appointment, so we get there, well, I don't know, we got there like 1:45 p.m. and the lady hollers, "It ain't 2 o'clock yet. Your appointment ain't until 2 o'clock. It's 15 minutes. Come on now." So we had to sit in the truck until 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock we check in and we say, "It's 2 o'clock. You ready to load my trailer?" Well, she kind of hee-hawed a little bit and she says, "We'll call you." And then she says, "Can you come to the office, please?" So we come to the office, and she said, "Oh, the driver bringing your freight to the storage center here has not arrived yet." Okay, so now we're talking about a total of 13 miles And they left there at 9 o'clock this morning. So 9 o'clock till 2 o'clock is 5 hours and he hadn't arrived yet? Seriously? So we had to wait. They kept calling the driver, and the driver would never answer his phone. Who, what, why, how, and all that stuff, I have no clue. All I know is we sat there multiple hours while our freight, didn't they tell us that our freight was sent back to the original shipper? And then before I started to head that way, they say, no, just wait here, it's really here. So they started loading us, and it took them forever. So in the meantime, we get a notice to take this load, whenever it got loaded, to the drop yard here in Bolingbrook, because another driver is waiting on it because he needed to get to his time off in Ohio. Now, other drivers have given up their loads and swapped loads and repowered so that we could get home on time. So it's only right that we return the favor. So that's why we ended up terminating the trip here at this drop yard. Now, the good side is all of that confusion from today is done with. Okay? We're released from the load. The other driver already was waiting there for us, and he's probably already back out on the road headed towards Ohio. Now, we have our next 2 trips. So we have our next trip that picks up down the street, but not until 3 p.m. tomorrow. So we get a little bit of playtime, or whatever you want to call it. Once we get loaded at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we will be heading on our next trip. I'll tell you where we're going. Opelika, Alabama. Once we deliver in Opelika, Alabama, we have our next trip following that one that picks up in Georgia, and that trip will take us to Nebraska. So we do have our next 2 trips lined up. I'm hoping those 2 trips go better than this one did today. If I knew today was going to turn out the way that it did, I would have just stayed home and said, forget it. Call me when you get stuff straightened out. But we don't get that choice. So, this is one of the oldest truck stops in Chicago. The 55 Auto Truck Stop. We've stayed here before. Cost $12, which is cheaper than the other places. So, rough day today, long day. We did, 13 hours. And not a whole heck of a lot of travel. We get paid by the miles, so we did a whole lot of work and frustration, and basically didn't get paid squat for it. That happens sometimes. I do have a favor to ask you. Going through the databases for the wait list, the pre-order, back order button on the store or whatever, it tells me everything that was ordered, pre-ordered. However, there's a glitch because it didn't tell me how the quantity. So if you back ordered something, a pullover, a hoodie, or whatever, and you ordered just one, great, I got that. If you ordered 2 of them, or 3 or whatever, please send me an email so I can make sure I ordered the 2 or the 3 or whatever that you ordered. I'm not worried about calendars or the refrigerator magnets. Those are already being printed, and I've got more than enough. So we're only talking about the hoodies and the pullovers and the regular shirts and the patriotic shirts, all the fabrics. So if you back ordered more than one, please send me an email with what it was that you did order, just so I can double check and make sure we order the correct number for you. We're gonna try to send that order in for you guys here this week, or probably next week, maybe Monday. Try to get that stuff ordered for you so they could be printed and shipped back to the Chicago area, in which case we'll turn around, sort everything out, put it in the store, then you guys can order the way you guys normally do, and we can mail it out to you all before Christmas. Of course, if you don't have Amazon, because yes, you can order through Amazon, you can use Amazon to pay for your t-shirt order, believe it or not. If you don't have a credit card, you don't have any of that Amazon whatever, if you still want to get your stuff, make sure you personally send me an email, and you could send a check. We could handle that too. All right, so let me check my time here. So now I'm going to quit talking. What kind of questions you guys got for me? Anything? I see Jason the Mashup Man. There you go, Jason. Help me sell my hoodies. Last time we did it, the hoodies was 5 years ago for the 2013 5-year anniversary. This time for the 10-year anniversary, we have hoodies with the pockets in 3 different colors: royal blue, charcoal gray, and black, as well as the sweatshirt pullovers. No hoodie and no pockets. Make sure you know the difference. There you go. Are you cold? Buy a hoodie or a pullover. If you're hot, buy a t-shirt. And if you're hungry, make sure you buy a refrigerator magnet. Remember, every time you see it when you open the refrigerator door. There you go. Mystic Wolf is wearing his hoodie right now. Or as Jason puts it, if you're not magazine model quality, make sure you buy a BRT sticker to cover it. There you go, Jason. That's funny. That's good. All right. Any questions for me? Let's see. Everybody doing okay tonight? So anyways, in a nutshell, that's tonight's vlog. Until we get the blog up and running the way it was, we'll be doing nightly vlogs so everybody can still catch up and know what's going on. Tonight probably wouldn't be a good night. I got to work on the calendars. I got to get the restaurant food. But we'll be back through Chicago again. So tonight probably isn't the best of nights. How big are the hoodies? The hoodies and the shirts and all that stuff, I expanded the sizes. You can get small, medium, large, extra large, 2X large, 3X large, 4X large, 5X large. The patriotic shirts are small, medium, large, extra large, 2 extra large, and up to 3XL. So some of the bigger folks can now have a chance to order theirs. Famous, oh, I lost it now. Famous YouTube trucker, Scotty67. Well, thanks for visiting my channel there, Scotty. Been a long week. Well, I don't know. You guys can, I don't know, you got what, 4,000 BigRigTravels videos you could rewatch, or 50,000 photographs. It was a long week for me. Did quite a bit of stuff. Sometimes I think on my days off I end up doing a lot more work than I do when I drive. One of them is I did 2 days, 2 different days in the dentist chair for a grand total of $22,285. Insurance paid for all of it except for $920 some odd. So we've been spending money. How about international shipping? Good question. Yes, we do ship everywhere in the world. Free shipping is included in the United States. However, figuring out international shipping is a little bit difficult because of the weight and where it goes and all this other mess. So our policy is you go ahead and pay, and there won't be any shipping and all this other stuff when you pay for your shirt. When I mail out your shirt internationally, I will take a photo of the receipt, which shows your country and your order and all that stuff, and I will go ahead and ship it out to you. And we go by the honor system that when you get your package, or when you see the email or whatever with the postage due, that you would please donate that money, PayPal the postage to me or whatever. That way you get yours internationally, and yet it doesn't cost me, I don't lose out. I know it seems to be an average of 10 to 12 to 15 bucks to ship something internationally. But yes, we will do it on the honor system. What truck stop am I at? At the 55 Auto Truck Plaza. And yes, we are putting the calendars together for this year as well. Magnets, a couple other new things. Hopefully the store's still intact. Let's see. So we take care of you. We try to anyways. Any questions? Any comments? Anything like that before I go eat? Like I said, our next shipper is not till 3 p.m. tomorrow. I will update sometime in the morning, update our next trip, but I already told you where we're going, Opelika, Alabama. So what's for dinner? I don't know yet. I'll have to go take a gander. All right. Dwayne, well, you're pretty good too. Tommy Pruitt. Yes, I believe we run right through your town. I don't know the schedule yet. I don't know if we could stop, but we'll see how it goes after I pick up tomorrow and all this stuff. I know it's a short trip. We'll have to see what happens though. Howdy, David. How are you doing? A lot of people ask too, are we really live? Yes, we broadcast live, and after, then YouTube automatically archives it. So if you watch while we're broadcasting, yes, it is live. If you watch a show that we taped earlier, It was broadcast live, but you know, I don't know why. Every once in a while people get confused. This video is from last year. How come you're saying it's live? Well, pretty simple. It was broadcast live, then it got archived. So all right, I'm gonna let you guys go for now. I'm tired. My brain's fried. And no, Jason, it ain't an American Truck Simulator. Although it would be nice if we could send them some footage to use. I could make a few extra bucks. Where is the little green frog? Actually, the little green frog is sitting up here in my little cubby hole. He's still sitting up there. We want the frog. Well, you can't have the frog. I don't know. You never know when the frog will make an appearance. I think he's sleeping now, though. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm just rambling now. So I will see you guys tomorrow sometime. I'm going to try to call and see if we can't load early. But obviously doing anything now is impossible. We've got 29 minutes left on our 14-hour clock. So we'll see what happens. And I appreciate it. All the stuff you guys order from me, it does go right back into the website. There's not much profit margin at all. I know sometimes the shirts might seem expensive or whatever, and people talk about, well, I could go to Walmart and buy it cheaper. Here's the thing: Walmart orders like 10 million of something, so they work out to be a penny each. But we do hand printed, hand silk screened printed versus digital printing, so the shirts will last a whole lot longer, higher quality, and you know, I mean, heck, we order 100 shirts at a time or so we don't get the price advantage that dang Walmart and all the other big people get. So mash it mug, good deal. And that's probably something else I'll put in the store. The big Pilot cup comes with a big bag of Pilot coffee. That way y'all can be just like me. Alright, I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll cut it short for today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hang in there with the website. I know it's ugly now. We'll get to the bottom of it. Just trust me on that. Alright, I'll talk to y'all in the morning. Isaac, send me an email in the morning or something like that. We'll see what we can do, okay? Send me an email in the morning. All right, good night, everybody.